Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel for another book review. Yes. Before this review officially starts, I just wanted to tell you guys, I don't know why I want to tell you guys, but I bought 2 new books today. Hey! The first one is The Year I Met You by Cecilia Ahern, and the second book that I bought that I'm going to start reading like right after I finish this video is The Little Paris Bookshop by, who's it by? Nina George. If you guys were wondering where I get my recommendations from, I get a lot of them from YouTube. Lord knows how much I love Carrie Hope Fletcher. It's way past my bedtime on YouTube, and she gave some book recommendations in videos that she did in the past, and that's where I learned about this book. But this book, The Little Paris Bookshop, was something that I just saw on the shelf and I'm like, oh cool, bookshop, it's a book about books, cool. I turn around and I read the blurb and I'm like, I need to read this, so I'm gonna read it like right after this video. On with the actual review. So this is my review of The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I finished this book yesterday. Yep, and I know I said this was my last book review, but this is actually my new favorite book. Am I just gonna keep saying that every time I do a book review? But this book is just really, really good. I'm not even joking. This story is about Celia and Marco, who were raised separately by different instructors. Their instructors trained them for their whole childhood to compete in some sort of magical game against each other. The rules of the game are a bit ambiguous, and the chessboard, so to speak, is set up in the form of a circus. I read it on my Kindle. There's just something about me. I know I bought these 2 books in their actual physical form, but I read this thing on a Kindle. I just have this like gut instinct. I'll see a book that I want to read and I'll just say, am I okay with it being on my ebook, or do I have to get this thing in actual physical form? I don't know, it's a weird thing. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, The Night Circus does contain romance, but the majority of the book is not about the romance, although it is a very important part of the plot. It's more of a descriptive book in the sense that the author describes lots of settings and characters instead of being plot-driven. The plot is still really cool though, and the twist at the end, well, I had to like put down my book and just go, whoa. I feel that readers age 16 and up will enjoy this book more. And then you might be wondering, Hannah, you're not 16. Well, I've matured in reading faster than most, I feel. Actually, when I was 8, I was getting kind of bored of like the Geronimo Stilton and the, what do you call it, Dork Diaries, that kind of pre-teen books. So I decided to pick this up. I think I picked it up just because the words were pink, which is normal for a 7-8-year-old, and it's The House of Night, marked by PC and Kristen Cast, and it says here clearly on the back, not suitable for younger readers. But 8-year-old Hannah, being the rebel that she is, she read this book and it was very teenagery. It had a lot of stuff that 8-year-old Hannah did not know about back then. So I think this book was my introduction to the young adult age. The thing I love most about The Night Circus is that you feel included in the story because the settings and the characters just feel so real, and it's just wow. And the circus, how the circus is described, it's just beautiful, and I wish it was a movie because it would look like a visual masterpiece. It's just beautiful. But then I don't want it to be a movie at the same time because I feel that the movie might not do the book justice. So, you know. Speaking of reading, I've been keeping track of how many books I've been reading this year in this little jar. So every time I finish a book, I take a slip of paper, I write the book title on it, and I pop it into this jar. And so far I've got 4. Let's see what we've got here. We've got Girl Online on Tour, which was the first book that I read in 2016, and we've got Shattered Dreams, which I was not really happy about. And then I have A Certain Slant of Light, I did a book review about it. You can watch it on my channel. Shameless self-promotion. Thanks, Tyler. And finally we have The Night Circus. So far I have 4 books in here. So on average that's 1 book a week, and I'm proud of myself for it. Good job. Good job. So I'm encouraging you guys to do the same, to keep track of your reading in this little jar here, and update me on how many books you've read already. You've read like 10, because I'm like the slowest reader ever. Okay, I'm really excited to start the little Paris bookshop, so I'm gonna wrap this video up and start reading it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope my book review was helpful to you. And tell me in the comments below if you want to read The Night Circus after watching this video, or have you read The Night Circus? What was your favorite part of it? Let's have a discussion about The Night Circus, because I am obsessed with it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll better start reading. Bye!